is the host of Chasing It with Chase Daniel and Trey Wingo. Trey Wingo joins us now on the Emerald Queen Casino Sportsbook Hotline. Trey, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys? Good to be with you.
We are happy to have you. We have a couple Seahawks questions, but while we have you, we absolutely want to take a look around the rest of the league. So I'm going to start with just Seattle. And, you know, Trey, we have been having a lot of conversations all week about Geno. Curious to know just your take on Geno Smith from the outside looking in.
Well, you know, it has been a little bumpier this season than it was last season. I think that's a fair statement. You know, there was one of the, and it's funny, it's the game they won. That game against the Lions, you know, that went to overtime. There was that one decision late in the game where he just sort of ran around and like it was either he took the sack or there was a million things he could have done differently in that situation, and he picked the wrong choice. And I think I've seen a couple of those moments so far this year from him that really weren't there at all last year. But you know, this is why being consistent is really, really hard in the NFL. So, I mean, I still think he's by far the best option you guys have. And you look, the fact that San Francisco lost on the Monday night puts the division way more in play than it was, say, 2 weeks ago, with San Francisco on a little bit of a losing streak. But, you know, it's been a little more uneven for Geno this year. That's the way I would look at it.
Do you, we look at Devin Witherspoon, our rookie sensation over here.
Oh, my God.
Trey,
yeah.
and he's not a big dude, but he plays like he's 6'2", 205 pounds. His instincts have been on point. What have you seen out of him? What do you like? And is there something you think that he needs to work on?
Well, obviously, what did Jamal Adams say? I was A as a rookie, and he's definitely not A. So, I mean, he's played really, really well. You know, the game, the Monday night game against the Giants, he was all over the field. That was insane. Look, he reminds me a lot of Sauce Gardner, to be perfectly honest, because physically Sauce isn't the biggest guy ever, but he brings it. He plays great coverage. Well, he had that one hit on the Cardinal wide receiver on Sunday, which was just that was Legion of Boom worthy.
Yeah.
That guy's a keeper. I mean, that guy is going to make plays for a lot of years for Seattle, and that was a home run of a pick.
What do you make of the DK Metcalf situation? We've had some mixed answers from fans here. Some think, like, who cares? Leave him alone. He's a great receiver. If he wants to have some personal fouls, then do it. And other people think, look, at a certain point, you have to reel yourself in. What do you think?
At the end of the day, he's hurting the team. Like, you know, at the end of the day, when you choose to do that stuff, that's a drive ender for maybe a potential touchdown or a field goal. So, like, I get it. No one's telling you to change the way you play. Just don't play dirty after the play. Like, you can do both of those things. You can still be an intimidating physical presence and not do the stupid stuff. Like, to me, that's a simple one. I mean, when I heard that, I'm not going to change the way I play. I'm like, then you're being selfish because you're putting what you want to do ahead of what's good for the team. That's a really easy one for me.